All right, so I'm going to make it abundantly clear. I'm not here defending Diddy. I am here because I got dragged into this because somebody asked me a question and I had an opinion. Nobody's wrong for giving an opinion about any subject, period. I'm not here defending Diddy. Don't let the narrative fool you or get to you. Once again, somebody's creating narratives. This is my point. So please look at the whole clip that I did and then look what happens with the narrative. And that's what I'm telling you. Y'all people don't be sheep. Use your brain, use your freedom of thought, freedom of speech, and don't ever let nobody bully you. Never. Don't let nobody bully you. You got me? Love.
Hey, Martin, have you seen that the documentary, the 50 Cent?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
For Diddy?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, man, you working
Everybody
hard.
telling me you got to see it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
Part of me don't want to see it.
You probably don't.
Because it's all skewed, man. Like, when you put stuff together, you create whatever narratives you want to. And at the end of the day, everybody being programmed. You know, right now, the man's serving time.
Right.
He went before the court. The court said this and everything is God. Well, God said this is what he got to do. He got to do 5 years in pen. Let him do his 5 years.
Kevin Hart took $50 million to unversion his whole.
Can you explain a little bit?
No, I just told you.
Okay, I'm concerned because Orlando does not lie. He might tell you a joke, but he won't tell you a lie. So I need him to elaborate. ASAP.
My asshole been open more than this been ever in my life.
Should I say I have to take
Everybody, you got one.
But girls
Bro,
don't do that.
my shit running. Diddy took my ass. My shit, you can't hold it no more. My shit been running ever since. My asshole been open more than
It's
this
Ray
bitch
J
ever in my life, man.
crying out for help, disguised with joking about himself, about how Diddy has caused irreversible damage to his dude tunnel after impaling him. Or is this him just playing games and just being a funny person in front of this crowd of people?
It truly is about the Benjamin, as we see.
Oh, yeah, he's glittering.
It truly is about the Benjamin.
Well, now, when we come back, we're going to talk more with Puffy, and if you want to hang out, more than welcome to stick around, my brother. All right? We'll be right back with more right after this.
Those aren't the type of parties that I go to. I don't frequent those type of parties. And even if I go, like I said, been doing Diddy parties for 15 years, and I must say you never let me down, Puff. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. Good times, people. I've never seen any of this. I'm like, when I hear about it, when did that happen?
He knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television. Everything ain't for everybody.
When you get 16, you good to go.
I'm good to go.
Man, you good?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, young brother, everything's good? Selling out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you're...
For all those in London that don't know what happens to the white man when he comes to a P. Diddy party, this is what happens to the white man. When they come to one of my parties, I put them to sleep.
Where we hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So, and we gonna go full crazy. Bad boy now.
Bad boy. I mean, Puffy invited me for weeks, asking me to come and teach him how to, wanted me to be his acting coach for a while. Go there and he's sitting around just looking. I'm like, okay, what's the material you want to work on? He's just looking at me. Then next thing you know, okay, hey, will you help me? I want to hear your music. So I come over there and I play the music. And he's sitting there, just looking at me, like waiting. Okay. So then my assistant was like, he wants to hang out with you next week. And I was like, for what? He's like, I think he's trying to fuck you. That's what my assistant said. And I was like, oh, okay. Now I get it. So now no more communication. Now you know to be hands off with somebody. A number of producers come in to make the approach, and you threaten to punch them in the mouth, or threaten to knock their head off for talking to you like, or looking at you like you're a woman. You know, when you approach a real man about his masculinity, you're going to get a real reaction back. It's a difference when a guy walks in a room and when a man walks into a room. And a man don't take the same things that a guy will accept. So always be the man in the room. And that's always been my whole thing. And I've lost businesses because I don't bend over in that way. I don't compromise. I don't play gay roles. I don't kiss a man. I don't do that shit because the man card means everything.
They had a recording of Meek and Diddy
Making love?
I don't know if it was love.
Okay, you have it? Let's hear it.
What? Yo, wait a minute. Wait. You didn't hear this? No. Now, Miran,
Yeah.
what does that sound authentic?
It absolutely. Oh my God.
I'm at a point in my life like we all grew up in the streets.
Meek Mill appears to be caught in a storm he can't escape. Despite distancing efforts, reports suggest he may have been involved in Diddy's inner circle in ways far deeper than previously known. Allegations are circulating that Meek Mill was treated similarly to other close associates, receiving large sums of money, allegedly over $100,000 per session, in exchange for exclusive interactions with Diddy. This narrative gained traction just months after Meek vocally denied any involvement, despite circulating footage, images, and recordings suggesting otherwise.
So,
but that's not a diss. Meek likes being brought up in that song. I don't know why you lowering his thing. You think you're doing him a favor. He's very, very happy being mentioned, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Happy birthday, guys. Happy birthday.
Meek might have thought the whole Diddy situation was buried, but his ex just came forward with details that hit way harder than anyone expected. And the way she describes those nights Meek spent around Diddy, it paints a way different picture than what Meek's been selling. And you've been following Diddy's saga from day one. The LN you already know the empire he was running wasn't a regular celebrity circle. Even after he beat those RICO charges and got 4 years on 2 counts out of the 5, the streets didn't fall quiet. If anything, they got louder. Once Diddy went down, everyone who ever stood next to him started getting their names dragged back into the light. Folks who used to swear they just came for the vibes suddenly acted like they had never been in the same room. But the streets remember, and one name that keeps spinning back is Meek Mill. Yeah, Meek. The same Meek who used to roll with Diddy heavy was part of his inside circle, then switched up real quick once things got hot. And let's not lie, people have been whispering about the way Diddy treated Meek. Allegedly, he was his favorite boy toy. Meek didn't deny anything back then, didn't distance himself, didn't push back. Not until Diddy got hit with them RICO case. That's when suddenly Meek was online trying to rewrite history. He jumped on X, talking tough, trying to convince folks he wasn't involved in anything Diddy did. Meek went loud, tweeting, "My voice is so powerful as a black man from the ghetto worldwide, they want it gone. I'm a real king, straight out the trenches under control of no human." Strong words, but the street took it as him trying to separate himself early, like he knew something bigger was coming. Then, when Diddy finally got hit with that 4-year sentence, Meek doubled down, started denying any connection to the misconduct accusations, claimed he never took part in whatever people said was happening at those private parties, even complained that blogs were amplifying rumors just to drag his name. He kept repeating that he was never involved in anything inappropriate, that he wasn't part of the behavior being described, that folks were twisting his name into the narrative. But the problem was, the receipts were saying something else entirely. Anybody who remembers that 27th birthday party Diddy threw for Meek knows the vibes were different. Diddy rented out the Parisian Palace in Vegas, a luxury mansion, for $25,000 3 days after Meek's real birthday. On the same weekend, Mayweather was fighting Maidana, so the whole entertainment world was in the city. A-listers everywhere, perfect timing. Diddy made sure Meek was front and center, matching outfits, coordinated entrances. Diddy made sure every detail was perfect, from lingerie-clad dancers walking around like pawns, a naked chick laid out as a sushi platter covered in nothing but see-through vinyl. You can't make this up.
Happy birthday, guys. Happy birthday.
You don't do all that for just anybody. That wasn't a birthday party. That was a statement, a signal, a way of saying, this one of mine. People who were there described the place like a chaotic movie set, high energy, wild behavior. And when the night ended, around 3 a.m., The property manager, Jason Haight, talked about the place being trashed, broken bottles, used condoms, blood on beddings, and even half an ounce of nose candy scattered around the mansion. That's also where that audio surfaced, the one that blew up the internet. No explicit details needed. Just know it had Meek and Diddy in a compromising position we can't describe here.
What? Yo, wait a minute. Wait, ah!
Meek instantly tried to shut it down, calling it fake, saying it was AI, saying bots were being used to destroy his image. But even then, people weren't buying it. Too many details, too specific, and word circulated that somebody from inside that party, a bodyguard, claimed he recorded the audio himself.
Everybody was passed out. Yo, Diddy had that man in the room. Look, yes, I put my ear to the fucking door and I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive. I ain't know what the was going on.
Just the way Puff is down on his luck and 50's kicking the man when he's down. If 50 ever luck turned up on 50, you know, that you got to be careful what you put out. There's a karma to every action that you do.
People see that? But doesn't that mean that Puff is getting his karma now for all the shit he's done his whole fucking life? And don't give me that bullshit, oh, you shouldn't kick a man when he's down. If you didn't want to get kicked while you were down, you shouldn't have been doing that fuck shit your whole fucking life to be down in the fucking first place. I've always fucked with Marlon Wayans. I'm sorry, this is some sucker shit. And it kind of rubs me the wrong way because this comes off as if he's trying to defend Puff as if Puff's some good person. Like, it's not that like Puff got hit with some tax shit or he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Puff is being a piece of shit his whole fucking life.
Puffy tried to roll up on me. It really wasn't him. I can't blame him. It was actually Jennifer that was mad at me. But he was just trying to come to her, you know, honor or whatever. But, you know, I did do jokes. This is my job. And I was doing some jokes on Saturday Night Live about, you know, Puffy and Jennifer. And she got mad. I saw her at the Grammys. And she was upset with me. Now, you know, I know Jennifer from In Living Color. You know, she was the fly girl and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? We go back. You know what I'm saying? I remember before the J-Lo, you know. I remember when it was just, hey, ho. And then that's when Puffy came in. He was like, take that, 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 take that. And he stepped to me, but it was because of his woman, you know what I'm saying? I understand. I ain't got no beef with Puffy. He was trying to protect his woman and stuff, and he was like, and you know, I didn't really understand all he was saying. You know, Puffy, you know, his mouth was a little flicted. Because it didn't, you can't understand. What? Huh? First of all, I really appreciate all that. Huh? What? Wait, what'd you say? Huh? I really appreciate it. Take that, take that, take that. That's right. Puffy, over here. Oh, my bad.
Oh, I did this. Told me he want receipts. Let's start with your mother. Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother. That's the one who got the receipts. You need more proof? Big ain't here, so Big can't give you no receipts. He dead. Craig Mack can't give you receipts. He dead. What are you talking about? Who else? Black Rob can't give you receipts. He dead. And everybody else you made sign paperwork so they can't talk about what I'm talking about. I'm the only one with the guts. And not signing. Because I ain't need the money. All money ain't good money. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that.
You know, I did one album with Mace. One album. How much money do you think I owe this guy? One album, and then he became a fake pastor and went and conned people. And then y'all gonna let him throw dirt on the God's name? Mace owes me $3 million. That's facts. I got the receipt. And I'm not gonna go back and forth with Mace. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going back and forth with nobody. I'm just gonna, if I'm here, I'm gonna speak up for myself. I'm gonna speak up for myself now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so the Diddy saga just keeps getting weirder, right? Like, I thought we'd seen it all, but then this Kim Porter laptop thing surfaces and it's like, hold up, there's a whole other layer of messed up here. We're talking about alleged evidence, potentially implicating Diddy in some seriously heinous stuff involving Usher when he was just a kid. I mean, a 4-year-old. Let that sink in. The story goes that this laptop, which belonged to Kim Porter, Diddy's ex and the mother of some of his children, has been recovered, and it supposedly contains some pretty damning information. We're talking about an alleged video of Diddy and Usher, and apparently it's not just some innocent mentor-mentee thing. We're talking potentially illegal, predatory behavior. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Okay, another rumor, another accusation. But the thing that's making this stick is the alleged connection to Kim Porter. Word on the street is that Kim was writing a tell-all book about Diddy before her untimely death, and this laptop was supposed to be a major source of information for it. And here's where it gets even darker. There's this alleged email from someone involved in the book project that's been circulating, and it claims that Kim's book was going to expose all sorts of dirt on Diddy, including his alleged relationships with men.
Do you believe when Diddy get out that he'll still have his fame and his fortune?
Hell no.
Do you feel like they'll ridicule him for what? The freak-offs? For the Cassie, the women beating? Or
He's ruined a lot of relationships with people who's giving him keys to the city.
Yeah.
Senators. All them people that was on that tape, he ruined a lot of lives by doing what he did.
Oh, this view is awesome. Oh, and we got the basement right there. Anyways, this is the basement. Was not expecting this at all. Where chandelier should be. This is what's here, a fan. It's weird. Here's like another kitchen up here. This would have been a fun party spot. Yeah, imagine like cooking food and stuff. Everyone's down here partying or something like that. Really cool. Look at how long this has been sitting. Quite a long time. Walking around this place again. I see some letters on the floor. This says 2009. Looks like these have all been opened. I don't think there's anything in here. Take a look at that view. Insane. These are 2000s time capsule. Look at that, guys. You can see Los Angeles right there. Or maybe that's Los Angeles.
I was coming off of being in Miami a night of party, and I don't really remember what I was saying. You know what I'm saying?
Would you like a reminder?
Yeah, sure.
Play some.
Hey, yo, listen, yo, I love it all. I love it all, man.
I like when you like this, Daddy. Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
That was you. What? You said, I like when you do it like that, Daddy. When you scrambling and scraping for shit. Hey, man.
Mary J. Blige is allegedly on a freak-off tape with Diddy. It's been going around all over TikTok that Mary J. Blige is in a freak-off tape with Diddy, and she's saying that this was her rite of passage. And a lot of people have always wondered about Mary J. Blige, and they feel like she is in on some shit because she has never opened her mouth, and she has been with Diddy since the very beginning. And there are a lot of photos on the internet with Mary J. Blige with Cassie, and as you can see, during these photos, Cassie has visible bruises on her body. Now, all this information with Mary J. Blige allegedly being in a freak-off tape with Diddy instantly made me think of Danny Boy. Mary J. Blige slept with a 15-year-old Danny Boy when she was 24 years old, and Danny Boy admitted that Mary J. Blige would fly him out to New York multiple different times.
I'm 15, 16 years old, and she flying me in to see her. And you know what it is when a girl back up on you, you young and shit, and I'm trying to show her that she ain't phasing me. I'm hard as goddamn. She backing up against me. This Mary J. Blige. And quite nicely got me. You know, I don't even know if you're supposed to say you had some people on camera. I had an opportunity to go out to New York and visit her a couple more times.
Sean Diddy Combs is facing new sexual assault allegations.
It was violent.
Were they holding you down?
Yeah. It was CJ Wallace, Willie Mack, Diddy, CJ Wallace's brother, Jihad, and then the two other guys that were
So
Diddy.
it was like 8-on-1.
Correct.
You know, you get in the house. Now, at what point do you know? Oh,
immediately.
So you get in there. You're like, I know this is not good.
I couldn't believe what was happening.
Was it more than P. Diddy that participated?
No, but they were all there. Nobody did anything.
What would be his advantage? Why the f- did you do that?
Something like that isn't about gratification or isn't about attraction. It's about dominance. It's about anger. Because he was so angry, bro. The whole thing was anger.
How long did it last?
Too long. After it happened, CJ and Willie, they dropped me off back at the hotel, and I went straight back to Dallas. And I was just traumatized. And I tried to call the police. I contacted the estate, all of them. Faith, Valletta, anybody who was listening, you know, to tell them, you know, what had happened. The police didn't do anything at that time. He's Diddy. He's untouchable.
That is crazy. Still stuff left in here.
But I want you to take a look at these windows here. You got the big circular window up top with these nice big curved windows going around, letting natural light in. It's a bit of a gloomy day today, so I'm sure here in a little bit when the rain settles that have a little bit more natural light in here. What do you guys think of just this first part? I just want to give you one more look at the foyer. You guys tell me what you think. Look at that. And these pillars here, made out of stone too. Can you believe that? Alright, let's take a little walk into the dining room. I cannot believe this table is left in here. The fact that this is here is just mind-blowing.